Hi, this is Makonas Pokani, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are dealing with part 2 today of the traits of inclusive leaders. Traits of inclusive leaders. Now, I want to speak to you once more as a young man, and I want you to realize that when you are a young man, you are going to develop into a leader, and I would love you to develop into a leader. But when you are a leader, you need to be an inclusive leader because it's very important that you become an inclusive leader. But one of the traits of inclusive leaders is to be cognizant of bias. Cognizance of bias. And I want you to understand that the people that are cognizant of bias, they are conscious of their own blind spots, and as well as they are aware of their own flaws as well. Remember that when you are aware of your own blind spots, you are aware, therefore, of your own biases. Remember that there are biases in life, and if you are to be inclusive, then you need to be aware of your own biases, and therefore be careful not to be clouded by your own biases. And this is very important. There are people that are blind of their own blind spots, people that are not aware of their biases, and therefore they don't think that they are biased, and as a result, they exclude others because of their biases. There are people that believe that certain nationalities are like this, all of them. There are people that believe a certain people of a certain color are like this, all of them. And these are biases, by the way, and these are the beliefs that you have in your mind. Remember, that belief in your mind that is so embedded become a bias to you because you start generalizing even where generalization is not necessary. And this is detrimental to you as a leader, a young man who is a leader, that when you are being biased, you're not going to be all inclusive. That is very important that as a leader, you become inclusive leader. Because when you include people, you're going to be a proper leader who is inspiring people of all kinds of colors, people of all kinds of nationalities, and people from all different types of walks. You're going to be able to inspire them all. Because a leader should not be a leader of a certain clique of people. A leader should not be a leader of a certain group of people, but a leader should be a leader that inspires all types of people from different walks of life, as I've mentioned it. Now, cognizance of your own bias is very important. So be aware of your own blind spots. Be aware that there are nationalities that you are biased towards, that you think they are like this. And that is why you'll realize that there are nationalities that are biased, that they are causing violence at all times. There are nationalities that are actually we biased about, that they are thieves. There are nationalities that will be biased about that they're peddling drugs at all times. There are some nationalities that we are biased about, that they are people that are lazy. So all those things are biases. And therefore, as a leader that is dreaming to become an inclusive leader, you don't need to be biased that much. So therefore, you need to be aware of your own blind spots, and you need to be aware of your own flaws as well in the system, and work hard to ensure opportunities for others. Because if you are biased about a certain nationality, you may, as a leader, not be able to open opportunities for them. Because according to you, they are lazy. Because according to you, they are not reliable. And because maybe according to you, they are not trustworthy either. But that's your generalization of a particular nationality, and it's not because they are like that as people. It's because you've dealt with individuals within that very same nationality that may have exposed themselves in that regard. So therefore, your experience is that which troubles you, because experiences are causing bias. And I want to urge you, as a young man who is aspiring to be a great leader, let your experiences about people not make stereotypes and biases in your life. Because when it creates stereotypes and biases in your life, you're going to treat people in a certain way just because they are a certain type of people. And that cannot be showing signs of leadership in you. Now, I want to emphasize this, that bias starts with perception. All right? Now, your perception starts and developing because you've observed something from somebody. And what you do, now you progress to generalization. You start to relate, okay, this person is like this, and mostly because of their nationality, maybe you're saying that. And maybe everybody then in this nationality, they are like this. So, because you've perceived this from somebody, you've observed this from somebody, you have experienced this from somebody, and therefore your experiences become replicable. And that cannot be, because if you are a wise leader that want to be inclusive, you must isolate and see people as individuals. Because when you see people as individuals, you're going to be able to attend to them as individuals, and everyone else that comes after them, you're going to deal with them as individuals. Now, I want to urge you as a leader, young man, that please learn to embrace people as individuals. Because not any two people are the same. Not every nationality, not every individual from same nationality, they're the same. So please remember that people are different because people are unique. Remember, these are creations of God, that God made them with a unique make. And there's nobody the same. And that is why our fingerprints are not the same worldwide. It's because God has made us unique. So therefore, there are no two people that will be the same. Now, this is the reason why we have seen people that are excluding others because they are married to so-and-so. And they become biased because of that. Because you're married to so-and-so, my biases and my stereotypes means, therefore, that you are like this as well. And because of that, therefore, I exclude you from the progression that you are supposed to do, from the opportunities that you're supposed to get, and because I am biased towards you. Now, as a leader, you cannot be. And that is why I want to emphasize that if you want to be an inclusive leader, please make sure that you deal with your own biases. Make sure that you're aware of your own blind spots and your own flaws, and make sure that you work hard to correct those. That you work hard to correct the system towards that. And you ensure that opportunities open for everyone without any bias, without any stereotype that stops others from accessing the opportunities just because you're biased against them. I want to end up here today. Your host, Mike Spogane. Thank you very much for listening to us and being part of this great topic. And I believe you're going to join us tomorrow as we deal with part 3 of this topic. And I know that you will get something out of it as well. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Press that notification button as well so that you can be reminded and notified when there's a video posted, and you can follow us at all times. May the good Lord bless you and allow me to say cheers for now.